the next story, I think, and it is about PayPal, which in a new report issued, I guess, yesterday, says that it holds $604 million of customer crypto, most of it between ETH and Bitcoin, with a little other stuff mixed in there as well. This comes with some additional reporting requirements that were set forth by a recent policy update. And now we get to see the extent to which PayPal users are getting in on this crypto stuff. So interesting number to see. This is as of the end of last year. We all know that the end of last year was quite rough for the crypto markets, and it'd be interesting to see where that number ends up this year. But I'm going to toss it to Adam on PayPal's new crypto numbers.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we continue to see that PayPal, has had a lot of success by providing a very easy to use service. Again, like one of the interesting parts about their service is that it connects to their merchant network in a way that's pretty unique in the space. PayPal has a lot of merchants that have integrated it. And typically when you're looking at, like, hey, I want to spend some crypto, then that's something that actually is quite difficult because not a lot of folks who are out there take it. So there is, I think, a decent argument for why people are holding their crypto with PayPal. As with all of this other stuff that we've been talking about, again, giving your tokens to anybody carries counterparty risk with it. So I think that's an interesting kind of parallel against that. It's not too much. I think, again, like I was expecting a number of probably closer to $1 billion, but I suppose with valuations where they are, in 2 years or so, that same amount of crypto winds up being a lot more money. But yeah, not too much to say on this one. Interesting story a little bit, but not unexpected at all. Jen?
Yeah, I thought this was interesting. I thought about Canada. I'm going to bring it back to Canada again. So, for example, if you have a Coinbase account in Canada, you can only withdraw to a PayPal account. And so, I think maybe some partnerships like that get people onto PayPal and interacting with their crypto product. What I think will be interesting is to see what happens with PayPal and crypto as we move forward. So PayPal CEO Dan Schulman is retiring in 2023. They just announced that they were going to lay off 2,000 people. I feel like they've been a little bit slow to get into the crypto game, and that's definitely not a bad thing. But they only recently allowed customers to take crypto off of the platform. And so I just wonder, given the state of the industry, given the macroeconomic state and the business changes that are coming up, if they will continue down this crypto path or if we might see them pause until the next bull cycle. Zach, what do you think?
I think PayPal was a market leader on this one, right? They sort of kickstarted that initial crypto bull run where it was like, oh no, wow, the institutions really are here. Like we kind of forget how big a deal it was that PayPal added this service, even in its first highly custodial form. They subsequently acquired a crypto custody firm, I believe it was called Curve, no E. And they've made transferring these funds off of customer accounts into external wallets possible. So it is a bit of this journey that I think, we talk about it a lot, right? This journey that these fintech companies go on. And, they start with something that's highly comfortable to them and their users, and they start to add a bit more of that real crypto functionality down the road. I think one day maybe there's a way that DeFi works with your PayPal account, and that'd be super cool. Are we there yet? Absolutely not. But I think the history does suggest that maybe there is some march toward decentralization within the contours of these business empires that does give users that functionality should they choose to use it. And I think probably they have the tech to support it with the Curve acquisition from whenever that was. So anyway, I'd be curious to see, again, what the next thing PayPal does with crypto. I think to their credit, they were a bit early relative to some of the other fintech players that jumped in. But yeah, I guess they could always be doing more. In Jen's eyes, at least. Huh, Jen?
Well, I mean, 2020, I forgot we're in 2023. So yeah, I was like 2020 is yesterday. I feel like that's, what about 2017? Where were they?
That's real talk. Good stuff.